Hello, my friends. Good evening. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright. We're on day 3 of the trial for Edgeworth, the murder trial, where he was blamed and we found out that the boat rental man was actually the one who shot the other man, but now boat rental man is gone and the DL6 is active. How you doing, Otto and Sal and Beeped and Space and Moon? Hope you guys are doing great. Lurkers too. Hope you're doing fantastic. People on YouTube, hope you're doing amazing. So let's begin, shall we? What's Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Oh, a memory of a crime that I committed. Oh, I don't remember how to do this voice. Oh, a memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it, not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but he'd never take someone's life, never!
Yo! How's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya?
Swooning? Me? Oh yes, I do remember that feeling faint.
Right on! Tell me the truth! It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick?
Maybe my heart skipped a beat or two.
I think you can do better than that. Come on! I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me! Bow before your hero!
Yes, I will bow before the butts. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. Hey, you did it. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty.
But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just the guy sitting in the audience, you know? But if from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty, edgy. I mean, like, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
I don't know. Do I enjoy games with lots of voice acting? I do, actually. Are they fun because you liked VA? Yes. Did they put a lot of strain on you? Yes. I don't know. But what I do know is I'm gonna believe in you two until the end.
Us two?
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right?
Nah, he means me. Right, Nick?
Yeah, you, Larry. Not me. But why you, Larry?
Huh? Oh, actually, yeah. Why me?
Enough with the silent treatment. Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true, but when he first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait. Was that when you two were in classmates? It was 4th grade, dude! Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. Nani? Hey, Larry, what is he talking about?
Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot.
Alright, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear the story's final. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. Oh. What's up, Olga? You remember Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Oh, lunch money. Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside.
Oh yeah! Now that you mention it, I do remember that.
I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it.
Wow!
Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Oh. So the next day, we had a classroom trial with me as the defendant.
He took my graham cracker and my money, and he smelled funny, and his hair looked stupid. Hold it! That ain't right. I didn't do it! Guilty, he did it, Guilty, it's you! Thief! Give him the money, you're such a meanie! Don't want to play with him!
I love how all these kids are bullying Phoenix, and the fucking teacher's just sitting right there. Okay, that's fine.
I gave you 50 cents, I loaned you, give it back to me!
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money, it's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. Aw. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done something. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened.
Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize! The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence! Anything else has no place! You should all be ashamed! I'm a choice!
What, Miles? Well, he stood up and he went just like that.
It wasn't you who stole my money, was it?
No.
Then you shouldn't apologize! Everyone's been shouting, you did it, but no one has any proof! That is why you honor this boy is innocent!
But Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
Yeah, he did it. He's the one. He did it. You don't need proof. Make him say it. Why don't you all just shut up?
Oh, wait, look, that's Larry. I thought he wasn't in class today.
This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. I just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Yo, the teacher stole the money. And she didn't want to get caught. Said, oh, damn, these kids are actually pretty smart. Here, I found these $38 just right here. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. It was Larry. I don't think Larry is into petty theft, is he? Maybe we'll find out. He's just like,
Oh, I thought it was my money. I'm sorry.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot.
That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. Yeah, you did a good thing, Larry.
Oh, yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took the kind of personally, see?
When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
Ah! I'm gonna be a defense attorney just like my father. My favorite defense attorney.
Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right, I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. Oh, it must be the Butts. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all.
That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he was. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean? That's why? That's why he became a defense attorney, to meet Edgeworth! If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth, and I'm the only one who can help him.
Whoa, Nick! That's why you helped me out for free?
Yeah. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free.
Oh, Nick! Nick!
Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth. If it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Alright, what do we got? Still a lot of evidence. Edgeworth! Oh, you've came to me, Mr. Phoenix, right. Oh. You look as grim as always. Oomph! Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple, to a fault even. Well, maybe, yeah. I think you changed too much, Edward.
Edgeworth!
Perhaps. Oh, I can't look at you.
Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right?
Oh, I couldn't let myself deny reality like you.
What do you mean?
My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, right, but I'm not that good of a person. Hey, one suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. And yet he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. 5 hours! When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall whatever happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent.
Well, you know, there's a lack of evidence against Edgeworth right now, being the murder suspect. We can release him, right? Going off of the rules of this universe.
That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. I hated them! Oh!
What's your relationship with Von Karma?
He's my teacher and my man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like your sister. So he's like my sister to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Yeah, perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever! But that's, I know it's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, and to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away.
Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
Hey, he's right. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit.
No kidding. Okay, bye! Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet.
Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today.
Oh, really?
He said there's some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow.
The boat shop caretaker.
He shouted something if catching him is the last thing I do, pal.
Good luck, Gumshoe. Alright, let's go check out the Parrot, maybe.
Hey, pal, long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Oh, I changed my voice.
Close one today, huh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half.
Sorry about that.
No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it.
You mean the boat shop caretaker.
Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by the trial time tomorrow. Come what may, it's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Oh, one other thing. No one can go into the woods today.
The woods?
Where Lotto was camping?
The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in there for a while.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
Let's go to... The Parrot is the murderer. I'm pretty sure the Parrot's gonna testify. I bet you he's gonna testify. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing.
Eyesore? Eyesore?
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work.
Yeah, that old caretaker got away.
Yep.
I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
Yeah, him!
I know that clearing of the throat anywhere.
Mr. Grothberg. Hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon. You see?
Mr. Grossberg. This is no time for idle reminiscing. Oh yeah, excuse me, Mr. Grossberg. Mr. Edgeworth, trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right?
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not sure.
If you find anything else, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance.
Thanks, bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Tampering with evidence, maybe? Hello, Polly. Nobody's home.
Hello! Hello!
Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly.
Hello!
I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself.
Hello!
Ooh, things are getting spicy in here. The music changed. Everything's cold. It looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Ah! What was wrong? Never mind. What? Tell me. Excuse me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh. See, that's why I didn't want to tell you. You're addicted to animes. Yeah, that reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228!
Yeah, let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Oh. New flavor of seaweed? What is it? Gross? Hey, it keeps it locked, right? So there must be something valuable in here. I'm not so sure. Alright, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in there is a letter. A letter? Ah, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth! Why had Mr. Edgeworth's name on there?
How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Time to read.
Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. What do you think it means? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. Well, the caretaker was the guard, right? When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Wow. I did it! There's nothing left in the safe. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of fish they caught, right? Right. But don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us with the caretaker. We didn't see him. But I feel like we're having two different conversations here. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's gonna hate me.
Doesn't look like he used the kitchen much. Yeah, you're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What, you thought he was telling the truth? Excuse me.
Bye-bye.
Oh wait, hello. Bye-bye. I'm assuming that's all I need. Maybe I should show it to Edgeworth.
Edgeworth, look what I found, dude. Look at this. Yo, check this shit out, dude.
Edgeworth, see this letter?
Look, look.
This came out of the safe of the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives.
I see. Oh! Revenge on me?
Who's that old guy?
I don't know.
Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something?
Yeah,
Excuse me.
nice, right? But I don't remember that old man, not at all. Yeah, so he was following his letter then. Yeah, which means there was someone else behind it. Now's the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. Yeah, it also says this is your last chance. Last chance.
Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DLC.
Wait, that old man! Yogi? Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent.
Wow.
Hey, why am I yawning? I'm yawning. I'm not thirsty. Pinky's out. He's out again.
Hey, what does he work anyway?
No, don't be harsh. We'll have to come back later. It's empty. It's not empty, see? See, there's stuff in there. It's diet cranberry juice. And then I got another jar of water. I just felt like something a little sweet.
Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago.
Opinion on tea? I love tea. Tea's great.
The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled.
Help, I can't breathe!
Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
I wanna get out! Help!
Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen.
That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Isn't that strange? Yeah, this letter tells him to get revenge on Edward. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right.
Yeah, no, the elevators are usually not vacuum sealed or airtight, so I don't know. It's Japanifornia. Maybe they constructed their elevators a little differently. Maybe, I don't know, maybe how about the earthquake knocked over super hot, dense coffee, and it sealed them in somehow. It welded the door shut.
Right.
Yeah.
There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you.
You mean the nightmare?
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder.
Yeah, Magma Espresso. So that led to another court case where the person who created, you know, the little hot plate, it makes coffee way too hot, and there was a liability case against the hot plates, and that actually saved a lot of people's mouths. There you go. So it was a good thing that a small child and the two adults were inside the elevator. They were able to save many more lives. Unfortunately, Edgeworth had to kill his father.
I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. The nightmare is you rejecting me. Right. You rejected my advances and I couldn't contain myself. Yeah, what kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark.
Help, I can't breathe!
Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
I wanna get out! Help!
Don't shout. You'll use up more oxygen.
I can't breathe! You're using up my air!
What?
Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you!
What are you doing?
Stop breathing my air! No, Father! He's attacking Father!
Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked up the pistol and I threw it at him.
Get away! Get away from my father! Ah!
And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that rung in my ear for the past 15 years.
That's just a dream, right? Right?
That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father.
Nani?
If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me.
Wait, Edgeworth, you mean?
It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father!
This is bad.
What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about DL6 incident, maybe.
There is. Yeah, there's someone else who knows about DL6.
Okay, bye, Edgeworth.
Edgeworth is just in a corner.
No one loves me anymore.
Okay, bye. We're gonna go see Grossberg.
Mr. Grossberg.
Hello there, what's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding, I can't believe you're not.
My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened,
It's Mr. Edgeworth.
I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father.
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled,
Well,
Also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he wants to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
Why was there a hole? Remember there was that one screen where it showed his father dead on the ground, and there was a hole in the window. Like, it got shot. So there's some other weird things going on here.
I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close.
Well, you got. What do you mean the the statute of limitations would be if he tried the same. It would be trying him for the same trial. Well, of the same murder, not making a whole new murder case. That's just a whole new one. And then you framed him for that murder. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? Like, if you wanted him to get tried for the murder of his father again, you would get him tried for the murder of his father again, not frame him for another murder. But again, there's also something called double jeopardy. You can't try someone for the same case again. So I guess that is his only case, is that I gotta frame him for murder. But then the statute of limitation doesn't do anything. And Miles was 10 years old. What the fuck? I know, it's funny. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Put the child to death. He threw the gun and that killed his father. Therefore, I say the child needs to be put to death. Kill him now. Strap him to the bottom of the elevator and drop it.
He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
My sister.
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Ford's testimonies and evidences are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edwards tried to call attention to his message.
And?
He lost. And died in despair, as it were.
I see.
When Gregory Edwards was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Missy Faye.
Wow. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi.
Well, arrest that man. Okay, granted, I think spiritual powers must be real in this universe because Maya turns into Mia. So maybe there was a reason why they actually believed her.
Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us.
I didn't call. I said mayonnaise. What are you talking about? Maya, please shut your mouth.
Everyone called her a fraud.
Nope. No, I didn't. I said her name was Maya.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. And now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edwards' ghost. Gregory Edwards must have known who shot him.
What the fuck? I don't believe it.
What a jump. So you're saying he falsified his testimony as a ghost? Someone get him on trial. Ghost trial. That Edgeworth dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Hey, check this out, dude.
Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
Yeah, but who wrote the letter?
Yeah, but why Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh? His own sake.
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
Yeah, but he got his client found innocent. So why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Huh?
You'll understand soon enough.
Is that a threat?
Wait,
What is it?
this letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before.
Ah, yes. This printer quality handwriting.
A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Was it Von Karma?
Could have been Manfred von Karma.
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Huh? Von Karma. Von Karma. Wait a second! You're right, my boy!
Wait, fuck, I am?
This is Von Karma's handwriting! I'm sure of it! I used to see it all the time on court reports.
Nani? Nani desu ka? But that means... the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill us.
Correct! Manfred von Karma himself!
What does this mean? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? What the fuck?
If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would have known that Miles Edwards had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no!
Yeah, but how could Von Karma know about Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought he was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He might be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Fists were flying.
What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Damn, dude. That's a 15-year grudge. I'm not even the person who did it.
Faulty evidence.
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow!
It must have been quite the shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
Oh no. Oh, what a shame.
A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years of prosecuting.
Really, he doesn't take vacations. Like, go to the sea or, the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe.
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
Hey, what do we do, Nick? Von Karma's gonna bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
He doesn't me!
No. No.
I don't accept it! You can't do that!
Oh yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
No, it's manslaughter! I know that. He was a child! He was 10! He was protecting his dad! It was self-defense! My damn headset's fucking up again! I'm so mad! I hate this thing! Okay. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something interesting.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand.
The police materials.
I guess you gotta go to police now.
No, I don't want to talk to you.
There's hardly anyone here.
Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi.
Hey, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumdrew. Yeah, we were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Yeah, well, no, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. Yeah, he can go in there as long as he's there.
Von Karma.
Yeah, he's just arrived, actually.
Von Karma's in the records room. I didn't lose it. What are you talking about? I'm just playing video game. Oh, it stinks in here. Von Karma must be close.
Dusty as always.
We're only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had time to clean.
Hey, what's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't in here.
Von Karma.
Oh, good. What's this?
Hey, when the door is here is open.
Someone must have been looking in it recently.
The label says unsolved cases, evidence.
Unsolved cases.
The file for DL6, it's completely empty.
What?
What are you doing in here? Von Karma! How do you know my name?
Wait, what? Yo, does he got a split personality?
Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every other day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? What? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me.
Oh no, he's just an asshole.
Needless things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Hey, how you doing?
Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate.
Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me a grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your right wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival? Oh, I see. So he can mold him into a prosecutor, move him away from his father's dream, the perfect revenge, and then set him up for failure. That's what surely dissuade his father's ghost.
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial.
Oh, so you do remember us.
It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
Oh, you're quite the researcher.
Hang on.
If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow.
It's not the same trial. You can't do that on this trial. You have to do another different trial. You can't try him for another crime during a different trial for this crime. It doesn't work like that.
Excuse me, I'd like to examine stuff.
Anime court.
This large drawer is half open. The label on the drawer reads unsolved cases evidence. All the stuff here looks like random junk. Only the evidence for the DL6 incident is missing. I can guess who took it too. Von Karma. This cabinet is where they keep evidence for current cases. Some of the things are obviously murder weapons. Others are question marks. Most of it just looks like random junk.
Hey, Nick, what do you think this clothespin is for?
Don't touch that. It's evidence. It looks like there are files inside this glass case. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside.
It's locked.
They must keep important case files in there. Here are the files of collected case reports. There's quite a large volume of reports here.
Wow, case report.
Yeah, it's like a graveyard of police cases.
I got your name here too, disgust.
There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room here too. Forgotten cases are rotting away for eternity.
Bye-bye.
Wait a second.
Von Karma? Hold it! Take a look at this.
Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Oh, Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it.
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
What? Nick, what is that thing?
Oh my god! He's gonna get us!
A stun gun for self-defense, usually.
Indeed! 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600,000? 6 gigawatts?
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it usually. Now give me the letter.
He's an old man. Just push him. No!
What?
What are you doing? No! No!
Nick, run!
Yes! Maya! Maya's dead! Crab rave!
Out of my way!
Ah! We're at a police station. He got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya! Is she okay? Maya! She's dead. Aren't there, like, you know, security cameras? And, you know, I would assume having security cameras in the evidence locker would be a pretty good idea.
Open your eyes. She's dead.
If only she did her medium training. It's a taser. You're fine.
The letter, did you take it?
Huh? Oh yeah. Are you okay? Man, anime court's weird.
I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless.
Dude, don't say you're useless. The guy fucking attacked us. I'm just saying. He was armed, we weren't. This is probably the first time you've ever you don't even know what a taser is. I'm assuming she doesn't even know what a taser is, and she just saw the fucking thing produce electricity, and she was like, oh my god, this guy's from the future. With her little peanut brain, I don't know. She's the person that called the fire department to hose her down. I'm just saying. She's not the brightest bulb in the fucking Home Depot.
I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister.
You didn't go to lawyer school! And I'm assuming you didn't go to medium school either, because you're like 12.
Not even when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Oh, okay, now you can stop that. There's no need for that. We just need to hose you down and you'll get your powers back. Maya, no! She's dead! She got tased! Oh no!
There has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first.
Huh?
Oh yeah, she's holding something.
What is that? A bullet! Ah! Be careful! She might be charged with murder with that.
DL6 incident evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember.
Oh, let me guess. This bullet is gonna match the gun that during this murder. Oh, that's exactly what it is. We're gonna match the bullets. Ah!
Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. Taken from his heart, still bears clear ballistic markings.
I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless.
I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow.
Whoa, dude! That was an action-packed day of investigating. Maya died.
This is it. Judgment Day.
I'm assuming they're gonna the bullet. They have the gun from this incident, and I'm assuming it's gonna have the same ballistic markings from the bullet from the dead body from this incident. They'll match it to the bullet markings of the DL6 incident, so they'll say, okay, it's the same gun that was used. I bet you that's how they're gonna tie it together. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Did she get tased again? Oh, is she gonna use tasers as a medium training now?
Ah! What's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick. I got a taser myself.
I only touched her shoulder. I guess the shock. Oh my god, really? Is she... Does she have... She's got electricity powers now! It's not water that makes her powerful. We're gonna have to fry her brain with electricity so she can contact the dead.
I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in from the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah, thanks.
Edgeworth is looking glum as always.
Hey, Edgeworth, did you know Von Karma tasered both of us and stole that letter we showed you? That's kind of weird, huh?
I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard.
Oh! What are you doing?
Oh my god, she does have electricity powers.
I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge.
Hey! Hey! You all got fucked up brains if you're laughing too! No, he's talking about electricity, everyone.
You all got sick minds, you know. You got sick minds, you perverted minds. Oh. You perverts. You're all perverts. There, let's see if that works. It doesn't work. I tried to make a moment. It didn't work. Well, at least it didn't work on my end. But there you go. Click on the moment. Get a badge if you want. Okay, good. You got it. That's pretty cool. So moments, I guess I haven't just explained if you guys aren't on Discord. Moments are essentially 5 clips that myself or a mod creates, and you just click on it to say you were there. And you get 5 a month of 30-second clips that you can edit. And they don't roll over, and essentially it's a way to show I was there. You know, it's just, I guess, bragging rights to show that you're there. I don't know how long like the moments stay. I think they're just like the general clip duration, like they live for that long, but need to look it up more. If you don't see the badge, you might just need to refresh the page.
Right, good idea.
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Whoa, pal! There is a way to show the badge. It's... I'll send it to you, Space, if you still haven't figured it out yet. Or if it didn't work yet. There's actually a subsection that tells you how to do it, and I'll just have to pull up the chat identity. Yeah, it's under your chat identity, show badge or something like that.
Yeah, what got into that girl?
What's up, Gors? I just dribbled all over myself. Why? How did this happen? I don't know. I just drank a drink and the thing just dribbled on me. It's cold. Ooh. Phoenix told Maya to go discharge outside. Detective Gumshoe.
Good morning, Mr. Edgeworth.
Good morning.
How'd it go, Detective?
How did it go, Detective?
Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired.
Actually, after all that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it. Look at all you with your shiny little badge. Hey, I thought I told you to go outside, Maya. Hey, court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready.
All right, very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. This case is even more magical. Oh, great. Oh, great. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's do it, baby. I'm ready. Let me take one more sip.
Just dribble it all. Get myself wet.
fuck.
All right. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Hey, take our beeps.
Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement.
Right. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask...
So if the caretaker says he didn't do it, everyone believes him and he's not on trial. But, you know, if Edgeworth says he doesn't do it, oh, it doesn't matter though, we gotta bring up evidence that says he didn't.
I would like to ask the defense... I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Hey, very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in a boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness, why'd you run away yesterday?
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
Where is he? Very well, please begin your testimony.
I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to go buy some food for Polly, you see. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I need one of those motor things, right? And I don't got one. But my testimony yesterday stands as if. Okay, good night.
All right. Well, I think I'd see Edgeworth is guilty still of murder. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. Alright, hold it! I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
No. You can't prove that. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi.
I wasn't running away.
Then why did you leave?
He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking?
If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes.
Yeah, I went to go buy food for Polly.
Food?
Well, Polly's a bit of a gourmet, you see. She only eats those high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why did you go back to the caretaker's shack?
I kinda got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that.
I see. I believe that.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep. Seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
Grr. How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible.
Oof! I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness, please continue.
How could you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge, it's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trials end.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, or lack thereof, into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So who is he?
Don't play Dun Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell me this witness's name.
It's Gregory Edgeworth. His name is Yanni Yogi, the former court bailiff.
Eh? Yogi? That name seems familiar. Yanni Yogi, from the DO6 incident.
It figures a judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Tisk, tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, this Yanni Yogi, fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that his witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
Heck, how are you gonna prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni?
It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor! Please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
Hey, see, that makes sense. Tisk.
Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? What? No fingerprints?
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with that stuff. Yup.
What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. Well, I guess that's shit canned.
No!
Tisk. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no?
No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one!
Hey, Nick, what are we gonna do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Oh, well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his Parrot for a little comic relief,
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. What? Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot.
What is it, Nick? Oh, you're not going to.
Your Honor! The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Wait! On my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot!
Order! Order! Hey, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce, I object!
Wait a second! You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma! I have a right to do as you suggested!
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest!
Oh!
Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well, still, want to go through with your little game?
Yeah, baby! Get that bird up, get that bird up, get that bird up! Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard!
Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot!
Get that bird up, get that bird up.
Yes! That's quite a bird! Please tell us your name. Name! The witness is ignoring me!
It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Ahem! Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us.
Hello.
Nice.
Certainly the most concise testimony we've heard so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination.
Right. Parrot time. Parrot time.
Hey, what are you gonna do, Nick?
I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna press the bird. I don't know. What do we do, Maya?
Hello.
Hang on a second. What do you mean by hello? Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify.
Maya, you talk to her. All right, what do I say?
You gotta say the name. As I recall, 2 days ago.
Ollie, have we forgotten something?
Don't forget, Neil, fix.
What's up, Phoebe? Welcome! Dude, this has been some anime court! If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, what have we forgotten? Have we forgotten something?
Hello. Hello.
That's not what you were supposed to say. Forgot something. We forgot.
Hello. Hello.
Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me!
Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to a parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Hello.
Press. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name.
Polly, what is your name?
Polly! Polly!
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with their owner's identity?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us the proof.
Hey, Nick, don't you think you're taking a bluff a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor! The proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is this? I mean, yeah, look at this photograph. What's this bullet hole up here? Oh, did I miss something? Polly Jenkins. Polly.
Read it properly, Apple!
Yeah, the DL6 case file. That's quite a large file you have there.
I know, 3 pages.
Which page is the proof on it then? Show us or stop wasting our time. Very well, Mr. Wright. Please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to Barry's name?
Ah, fuck. Suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about... This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed, it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly.
Exactly. You know, a fucking parrot's name as Polly is pretty common. That doesn't prove anything. Just saying. It's anime court, though. Everything is tied together. I'm gonna fucking get a fucking murder case on a 10-year-old. Try to stick it on him. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible.
Among Us.
A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix.
Yo, dude, Phoenix, he called you a bitch.
Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
She's only 7 years old.
She's only 7 years old. Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I gonna find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we could just get to one more piece of evidence.
Right, but what?
Humph. Very well, witness, you may continue.
I'm gonna do that again. So we got something last time. Let's see if we can get something this time. Witness, you can't just say hello. Yeah, let's get the third option now. What's the safe number? Go on, Polly, what is the safe number? Maybe I'll get her to say that number of the safe again.
The safe, why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack?
1228! 1228!
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
Yeah, it does. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Ridiculous. How could the number to a safe tell us that the caretaker?
Wait, I think I've seen that number. Wait! I got it! Look at the date! 12/28! I'm sorry.
The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something related to the safe number?
Case summary. It's on the case summary page.
The case summary.
Oh,
The case summary.
specifically the date on which DL6 incident occurred.
The day of the incident, December 12th. Why, that's today's date. 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 12/28. He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card number to 10001 because I'm number one. Oh, my PIN number is 1. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing!
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
That's like setting your safe code to 1234, is what he's saying.
I'm number one. This is my PIN number. Oh wait, I should have said that. This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
And true, that's a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more than a pattern to me. More like a pattern to me.
Well, what are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately.
Y'all did? Wait a second.
Witness, tell us your name.
Wait, this witness, he doesn't remember.
Now, it's okay.
Oh,
I've accepted what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Heck, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally.
he's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Order! Yanni Yogi? So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have brain damage. I pretended to have brain damage for 15 years to blend in.
Wasn't there Wait a second. Wait a second. Wasn't that an avatar? Wait a second. Oh no, it was. I know I've seen this before. Orgus. What is this? Orgus the Second? What is this show? Maybe it's like that. Maybe it's a different anime for sure. I don't want to play it, but there was a main character
that pretended to be mentally challenged for like 7 years just so he could swoop in and steal a bunch of stuff. I think it was, what is that anime? The Interplanetary Alliance or something like that? The space opera from like the 80s or 90s. I think it may have been that one. Definitely not Avatar, no. The art style from the frame, the screenshot reminded me of it for a second, but no, it's not Avatar, no.
That was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one that killed Robert Hammond.
So he's not guilty, right?
Fine karma? Where is Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
And the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is...
Innocent. In this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand?
Oh, hello.
There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I'd like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
Von Karma, you lost.
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Not guilty.
Yeah! Woo! Get the confetti cannons, baby! Woo!
Hands off! This court is adjourned!
Oh! Wait. Did he just object himself?
Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No.
Edgeworth? Hold up! Wait a minute!
Your Honor, I object. I object to your judgment.
What? You can't do that!
I'm not innocent at all.
Miles, stop! This is the murder trial for this case! You can do your other stuff later! I don't care if you got a guilty conscience! It's not the same case! It's a different case!
As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
It doesn't matter!
Nick! Edward is trying to confess. He's gonna say he's guilty. He's gonna tell him he was the murderer. He's gonna tell him to kill his own dad.
It doesn't matter! Uh-oh, what do we do?
I don't know if... Fuck it, leave it to Edgeworth. Do it yourself, dude. No, I'm sure Edgeworth thought about this one long and hard. This isn't my place to interfere.
Nick, are you sure?
There's nothing we can do about it. This is his problem now. Yeah, I'm like, my hands... I've washed my hands of this situation.
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
What? In the incident where your father died? Or I'm confused. This one or... Wait, what?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer The criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me! Wait, no, I need to point to myself.
You were a literal child. You were in the 3rd grade, dude!
Hey, this is certainly unexpected. Well, I guess that means doesn't matter. Well, alright, give him the chair. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Ah, it's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
The culprit was me! He points to Phoenix!
But no.
I mean, me, no, wait, I can't, no.
Hey, I think I would like to have a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
Edgeworth, what are you doing? Stop it! I'm hungry. I want to go get some breakfast, dude.
I'm sorry, right? I've just wasted all of your efforts.
Mr. Edgeworth, I don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective, but a dream told it to me, so I had to go to court and say I murdered my father because the dream told me to. But it's the truth, I deserve to be punished.
Edgeworth, I need my money.
Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
This is crazy, just crazy.
I don't care if he was a child and like, I guess like his honor for like getting criminals prosecuted is like messing up his fucking synapses in his brain. But dude, you're a fucking little baby. Short pants Edgeworth, it doesn't matter. You'd be a big dummy dumb. I guess he's just so mentally scarred from killing his father. He's just misfiring. All his fucking he's got like Skittle brain.
It's just crazy.
You doing, Nick?
Huh? Oh. Yeah, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case for what?
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
Hey, what are you talking about, pal? He just admitted it. I think he confessed that he did it in court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream, not a real. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right. Oh.
You thought this was gonna be about the trial from yesterday, but just kidding. It's from the trial 15 years ago. The crime! I don't know. It's just like a dream.
Yeah, then I would like to resume our trial.
Judge! Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let us defense to them. The statute of limitation on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
I see. Does the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was gonna happen. From the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth please take the stand?
Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth, I'm prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work.
Please, please. That day I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trial. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remembered it to this day. That's all.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream.
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
This guy stinks!
Ah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Hold it.
What was the trial your father was involved in that day?
I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
Guns can actually misfire from being thrown or dropped. Yes, that actually does happen. Or there are some guns that are so poorly constructed that if you shake them violently, they can go off. It just depends on how bad they are, I guess. That's why if you are ever in a situation where you drop a firearm, you're told to never reach for it because you can accidentally put your fingers through the trigger and actually have it go off. That's why they say you actually... That's actually something completely different, but you can actually drop guns. Some guns don't actually have safeties. The safety is it's not loaded. Or there's no bullet chambered. That's a safety as well. A lot of guns actually don't have the flip a switch, the safety's on. A lot of guns are, if there's no bullet in the chamber, that's the safety. Because you can't pull the trigger and chamber around. So you actually have to cock the gun to turn the safety off with my fingers. It's anime gun. I don't know what the gun is. It's an anime gun, so anything is up in the air for this thing.
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. It's a Glock? I don't know. I don't know, let's see. It's this thing. It's a 22 caliber something. I mean, it doesn't look like there's a safety, but I don't see the other side of it. So I don't know.
It's a pistol. A 22, I guess. Very tiny.
Well, you say it's the murder weapon for this one, but from the picture, it looked like the same one that he threw, and I'm assuming we have the ballistic evidence from that bullet that Maya grabbed, that we're probably going to be able to match it with the bullets that gun fired. I think that's the point of Maya grabbing that evidence. So I'm going to say it's the same gun. But who knows? I don't know. It's anime court. I need to get my paper out. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in this elevator.
Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed, no one came to help.
Keep pressing.
You can't see it, but you can hear it, so yes, the paper does exist. What did you do then?
I was a 9-year-old boy at
Oh, he was 9! Oh, he wasn't 10, he was 9 years old. He wasn't even double digits yet, and you want to try him for murder. You can't,
What can I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then...
It's fine. It's anime courtroom drama. It's supposed to be wacky and bizarre. It makes it fun to go, what do you mean? He was 9 years old! I like doing that. That's funny. What was it?
a pistol. I assume it was the bailiff Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster.
Alright, so I guess we'll assume that it did have a safety.
And you picked it up. What happened next?
I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting.
He says Mr. Yogi, I think.
Hey, Vavoo, let's go get some picnic baskets. Hey, Vavoo.
I can't do it. I haven't heard Yogi in a long ass time. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I didn't even know what it was. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked.
So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze. I think it was a pistol.
The gun fired once?
Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream.
The scream? Is a terrible scream. To this day.
Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I'll ever forget that scream as long as I live.
There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence, but I don't know what it means. I better find out and quick. So I gotta present something. Let's look at the file. Air in the elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of the incident. No clues found on the scene. Defense attorney trapped in elevator returning from the lost trial with his son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Hang on. Wait a minute. Hold up. Court bailiff trapped in elevator with Edgeworth's memory loss due to oxygen. So he shot. So you know what it is? I bet when he threw the gun, the bullet that when he threw it hit the glass. That's that one. And then Yanni Yogi picked up the gun and shot him. So if it was shot twice, Edgeworth, when he threw it and it went off, hit the glass, and then Yogi shot him. So, this one up here, this was from Edgeworth. This one down here was from Yanni. I'm calling it now. And we got this one. And then this one right here. Alright, so he says... Single gunshot, there it is. Boom, right there. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
Hey, she!
No, Your Honor, unfortunately you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony?
Victim data. Look at the victim data on this file. It says quite plainly the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot?
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired a second shot?
Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. Oh, no. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with the incident.
What?
I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time.
No, it wasn't. It was accidentally discharged. I'll show him the picture.
Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible.
There now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second firing...
Yes, I do. This Parrot. Present, yes. Look at this photograph.
Look at this photograph.
This is a photo of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying here is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the same time as the incident. This photo proves it.
Here, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Your Honor, please get a clue. Show the judge the contradiction right here. Right there. Right there, you see it? I can put my finger in this hole. I'm fingering the hole right now, Judge. You see me fingering the hole? Yeah, I'm fingering it. Right there. Right there. Shh. Shh. Oh. Apple. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
Hey, see a bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor! Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired a second shot.
Hey, Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, but who could that be? Someone else be?
The murderer, of course.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
The case summary? That's on page 1.
Look at what is written there.
No.
Not a single clue was found in the scene.
Huh.
If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
Hey, he does have a point.
That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist.
What the fuck made the goddamn hole then? It wasn't his dick.
The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
It's probably still there, dingus.
Order! I will have order! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the same time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found.
Ah!
It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet.
Yeah, it is! They overlooked it for fucking 15 years!
So we all have is a single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
Hey, what are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
Huh? I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Yeah.
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No. Hey, but you said you'd do it.
I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else, who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
No, it wasn't! Ah!
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No, I don't.
So you killed your father, though was not your intention.
Yes, I did.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitation on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce the verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now!
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying. But my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright?
No objections. I have an objection. I don't know. Your Honor, I object.
Oh. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
Oof.
Nick?
I don't know. His case is perfect. It must exist. Oh, whoa. Jump scare. Jump scare Mia. The second bullet. What? What did you just say?
Nothing.
The second bullet must exist. But where? Stop jump scaring me!
Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor.
Huh?
The second bullet, it existed.
Well, we just heard proof that it did not exist.
No, you didn't. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
Hey, but who?
The murderer!
Oh, the murderer! Then tell us just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one.
Sure, the criminal took the second bullet, but why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright.
Actually, it is very easy to find a stray bullet.
Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
The murderer had to find it. The murderer didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Oh, the murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Had to take it.
Had to take it. The murderer. What does that mean?
You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think.
Stop jump scaring me!
Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright!
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take the bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance, maybe the bullet hit the murderer.
Hey, the bullet hit the murderer.
Is you just saying, for instance, I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's what really happened?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime.
Oh, yeah, I guess that would work, yeah.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yada Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
The murderer came from outside, yeah.
Nani?
The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside.
Nani?
The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you truly are the most unpredictable defense attorney I've never known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I can't deny the possibility of what you're saying.
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded!
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick.
Ah,
I just thought of something really crazy.
crazy.
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow! It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. He didn't take a vacation. That was the first and the last vacation he'd taken in many years of prosecuting.
He took a sick day. Oh wait, no,
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock?
But took it because he was injured.
Ooh, how the tables have turned.
Yeah, which would mean
It could only mean one thing.
it was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma.
Take his shirt off. Wait.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from the outside. Can you give it the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Fuck yeah, say it now. Your Honor! There is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Oh. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your sus?
My hands are shaking. Arms are quaking.
Very what?
Von Karma!
Von Karma?
You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Huh? You don't object?
I say no, Dean. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating! Prove it! I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright?
Oh, dude, it's probably still in him!
Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use.
Edgeworth!
I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Grr, nobody's that perfect.
So what do we do? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane.
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out by yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where?
Tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
Yeah! Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... this metal detector! Yes! Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
Hey, you don't mean?
I do. There is a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Is that even possible for all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector that I have on hand. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find.
No, my pacemaker!
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh shit. We can't. Oh crap. We can't do that then, huh?
I refuse!
Hey, you refuse? But refusing this means... you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you!
Go on, Von Karma, whip out your tits!
Ooh!
Order! Order!
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy!
The statute of limitations runs out in this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now.
Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to be testing.
Hey, Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot.
Boop, 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 beep, 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 boop, 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 boop.
Oh, stop!
No, stop! Ew, gross! It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet.
I got a plate in there. You can't say I have a bullet. I had a ruffian. It was a bunch of ruffians. They hurt me.
Mr. Von Karma.
You! It was you!
Me. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent.
Excuse me.
Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. I was mugged.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that bullet in my shoulder has no relation.
But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? No. I have no obligation to prove anything.
It is...
It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I.
Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder is from DL6?
Of course you can't.
Yeah, we gotta use the bullet now.
You don't have any evidence.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday.
Oh, with no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
Nope. I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
Oh,
You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
what?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. Ta-da!
Hey, it's a bullet?
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Oh, that's why they tell. Oh, so you can use it today. Oh.
Hey. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Wait a second. So, did he pick up the bailiff's gun and use it? Because the way that he remembered it, it looked like he walked in with the gun in hand. So I'm assuming he walked in and picked up the gun, the bailiff's gun, and used it. But it looked like he walked in with the gun, right? The door opened and he had the gun in his hand. But I mean, remember, it's from the memory of a 9-year-old, and he passed out. So,
Okay.
Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma?
This is the same screen! That scream! I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know!
I said don't make it. You're making it. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air.
Get away! Get away from my papa!
It's that scream I heard in the elevator! 15 years ago. Von Karma! It was you who screamed!
Hey, Mr. Von Karma!
He actually caused the earthquake too.
Sure, it was you!
You doing okay there, buddy?
What's up, Catherine?
Oh, you and your father are my cause! Your father shamed me with penalty on my record! And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade! Don't bury you!
15 years earlier.
Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth!
It was a shock like none I've ever known.
Me, penalized! It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain. Horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew it then. It was my destiny.
Wow. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
Oh, tish, tish, tish. Who would have thought that another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge!
What? What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it.
No, Edgeworth's father, Gregory Edgeworth, his father. This happened 15 years ago, and he's trying to say he was trying to get a murder verdict on a 9-year-old at the time.
Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Yes, Your Honor.
You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Not guilty.
That's all. This court's adjourned.
Hey, Nick! Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though.
I was sure we'd had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory.
So, it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
We have to stop meeting like this. You and me. Like this.
Oh, Edgeworth!
Get away from me, how dare you? I just sound classy, I'm not actually into you. I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Say thank you. I see. Thank you, right.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I think you could have done better with that. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing.
Write us a check.
Yeah, you got a lot of learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there.
Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month, but who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoes. That's how you say thank you. I see. You say thank you with money. Ahem. Whoop! I feel foolish.
Don't worry.
Take it a little at a time, you get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
Hey, y'all!
Alana!
Yo, great in there.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats!
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at ya. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, huh?
Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Yeah, who, me? Yeah, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't that hot dog guy from the park?
Huh?
Ah, it's over, Nick! My life is over!
Well, why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick! I'm not too long for this world!
You don't look sick. Did Keonce dump you?
It's Keonce! She's gonna live in Paris, Nick! Paris! She's leaving me behind!
Should have seen that coming.
Yo, Edgy, there you are.
Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift for me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you came a long way tonight. Too, my treat, pal.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's a suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah, what's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it.
Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. That little fucker. He's the one that stole it from the beginning! $38 exactly.
Wasn't that the exact amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
$38?
No.
No! Larry, it was you!
How did he do it? He was out of school. Or he wasn't there that day.
What are you so surprised about, right?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
Oh, it's a learning experience. Oh,
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I never was good at history.
Edgeworth? You didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you didn't. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know!
Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this show isn't an unexpected turn of events, huh?
Well, I guess thanks to Harry Butts here, everyone chose their career path. You should have told me!
Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes.
There you have it.
Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did!
Well, you have always been something of a insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, and he got worked up too easily, too. The death sentence for both of you.
Man, if only I had known, I'd have become a prosecutor.
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
Want to switch right?
Hey, y'all, line up. I'll take a photo.
Hey, photo time, let's go.
And after that, dinner on me.
Wow, is this like the last case or something? Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. It was originally, but they added a bonus case.
Oh.
I thought I was moving on to the next game. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Ah, it's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter. Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. Yeah, I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye? What time is it? The first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station. To the station! I need sippies. I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! Hiya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. It's okay, we'll bring out the hose. We'll hose you down. I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? And you're a fantastic conductor of electricity. Yeah, hold it! Wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. That was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
I didn't do anything.
All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? The bullet. A bullet. Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6, but you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm gonna complete my training and I'll come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Yeah, of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. Yeah, so, this is it. See you soon. See you soon, Maya.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye.
And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters.
Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur.
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim?
Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about that. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Hey, pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise.
Whoop! Detective Gumshoe!
Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
Whoop!
Huh? Nick? Nah, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah.
Is everyone being interviewed for like a documentary?
Oh, right. Yes, I remember him. I heard he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful.
Pain.
Yeah, he was the very first lawyer for the tutorial.
Phoenix writes, the defense attorney whom I wrote that affidavit for. Oh, you should know, I've taken over management at the Gateway Haunted Hotel recently. Should you be in my area, please stop by.
Oh, it's you, Phoenix Wright? Oh, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemons, you see.
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. Like, you can't be a star without with a name like Phoenix. Did you know that they're on DVD and the box set? I didn't know the DVD is what they are, but everything they did.
Ah, yes, DVD? I've heard of those.
I'm pleased to announce The Pink Princess is a hit. I owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know.
Are you the Pink Princess? I'm pretty sure he's the Pink Princess. Oh, I got a letter from Amaya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? Yo, dude, you saw the promo posters of Pink Princess? She was huge. She's a big old robot.
Right? Yeah, who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her! The one inside the Pink Princess suit! Ah! What a dog! It was kind of a shock for the boy of my tender age.
Oh, it is? He actually is in there! Will is the Pink Princess! I don't know if he's actually ever seen him. Or he never...
Yeah, I remember that white guy. Oh, me? I'm in training to become... Hey, y'all. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
Ah, she's out. Mia. I'm just gonna say the kid probably didn't know. Oh, there is a ghost. Ah!
Victory!
Wow. Oh! Oh! A brand new episode has been added. Rise from the ashes. Ah, who's that? Yeah, that's the police mascot. All right. I'm gonna rest my voice, and we're gonna end it there. And next time, we'll continue this murder mystery. And we'll find out who these new characters are. So my friends, thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Take care, stay well, and bye-bye for now. Have a great weekend.